No, it's a myth. What happens is, in Japan, the people who are driving the cars have an ETC card attached to the vehicle, which is a form of road tax. So for every mile that they do, they get charged, and it keeps them off the roads and converts them towards public transport, which is fantastic in Japan. Absolutely amazing. So during the week, they go to work on the bullet train, and then at the weekend, they go and drive their car around. And if it's like the Golf R that we've got over there, or the Clio RS, or the Audi S4, or the BMW X3 Sports, the M4, X4, they love high specification, like, what's it called? Fast and Furious type specification cars. So they really mollycoddle them. The mileage is low because they use public transport and they don't want to get charged from the ETC. And the reason these cars get exported, or the reason they are readily available, is because of the Shaken. So the Shaken is Japan's version of the MOT. And that MOT is completely different to our MOT. In that, when you take a car for an MOT in the UK, they look at the car, they tell you it needs a bulb, they tell you it needs this, and they pass it, and it costs you 45 quid. Massive difference in Japan. The massive difference. And that difference is, it goes in and the customer has absolutely no control over what the Shaken test deems required for replacement. So, if it needs 4 new tyres, it will get 4 new tyres. But not just any tyres. There will be Michelin, P0 or Scorpion. They're proper branded tyres. They don't use inferior products. If they think it needs something because it's not performing at 75% of its original intended purpose, any part on the vehicle, it gets changed. So when you take your car in for a Shaken, you get very anxious about getting the vehicle back. And when you get the vehicle back, you get a bill, and they're normally north of $1,200 in Japan. So what most consumers then do is they move away from the used vehicle and buy themselves a new one to avoid the Shaken, which I think needs to be done at the 3rd year period. So then those cars get sent off to auction, and they get sold to various different countries, conurbations, one of them being the UK. But you have to be very, very conscious and very competent in what you're doing to get through the mountain of paperwork that's required